Hi there, everybody. It's Ruth Medlin with the Influencer Community, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about gaining higher visibility for your business. And first of all, I just want to tell you that gaining higher visibility for your business means that you're going to take some action. And actions have consequences, both positive and negative consequences. So let's turn them into a positive set of consequences. So the first thing I want you to think about when you're thinking about higher visibility, gaining higher visibility for your business, you're going to have to start thinking outside the box. Most of us are in our comfort zone, and what we do when we're in our comfort zone is we do the same thing repeatedly. We tell the same stories, we do the same things with our marketing, we just do it repeatedly until it becomes so comfortable to us that we think we're doing a great job. And probably we are doing a good job, but are we gaining new customers? Are we gaining new clients? Are we expanding our visibility? Maybe yes, maybe no. But if you're ready to take a leap, if you're ready to take a chance, then start thinking out of the box. Most of us think that we have done virtually everything we can do about our business, about marketing our business. And understand this, that we are thinking in one dimension. We're not thinking in multiple dimensions. We're thinking in one dimension. And we may be frustrated with that. We may be unhappy with that, but we don't exactly know how to break out of that. So I'm going to start with one thing that you want to sell, one product or one service that you want to sell that will get you money. Now, I know a lot of you at this point are thinking you just want to rattle off everything that you sell. You know, you sell, I'll use myself as an example. I sell training services. So I have, oh my gosh, I have lots of different trainings that you'd probably really like. Well, what does that tell my potential customer? Not a lot, not a lot. It says that I do a lot of training. Okay, so does everybody else who's in the training game. I'm no different than anybody else. But if you had to hone in on, if you had to get specific about one thing that you want to sell, that you want to showcase, then that's where you need to focus your energy and your 30-second commercial. You know, my friend Darla Kirshner, who is a storytelling brand expert, says this, that she is constantly refining her message. What? You mean that 30-second commercial I wrote 8 years ago when I started in business isn't good enough? What do you mean constantly refining your message? But Darla believes that we are constantly evolving in our business. We're constantly refining in our business. So why should we be sitting stagnantly with the same message that we've used over and over and over again? And you know, it's so easy to repeat it. It just rolls off the tongue. It's just so easy to repeat it. And I think that's probably why that we resist, some of us anyway, resist rewriting our 30-second commercial or updating our 30-second commercial because we will have to learn that new commercial. And so for some of us, it's just easier to say what we've always said. The other thing is that some of us have a lot of products and services that we offer. It's not just one thing that we have. And so sometimes our message can get lost in just the enormity of the products or the services that we sell. Now, I'm going to give you an example of a 30-second commercial and see what you think. So here we go. All right, so I offer a lot of trainings for entrepreneurs and small business owners. And I love helping entrepreneurs and small business owners with their business training needs. I'm more of a mentor, trainer than a coach. And I just love seeing entrepreneurs and small business owners succeed in their business. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so what did you hear? One of the things could be, I conduct all kinds of trainings. Okay, great. I'm a small business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't even know what kind of training that I may need. So how about you make some decisions for me? How about you tell me? So think about this. Okay, entrepreneur, small business owner, they're probably selling something. They're selling a product, or they're selling a service, or they're selling a combination of the two. All right, so what about talking about selling? What about talking about selling as a form of training? Okay, then you kind of start to think a little bit, that kind of gets your attention. I have a training that helps small business owners and entrepreneurs learn how to sell their product. Ooh, now that caught my attention a little bit. I have a training that helps small business owners and entrepreneurs learn to sell their product or service. Sounds a little bit better than I offer all kinds of trainings. Here's another one. There was some discussion in there about, I'm a mentor and a trainer, not a coach. Who cares what you label yourself? Come on. I'm a mentor, I'm a trainer, but I'm not a coach, but I love to train. But see, it's all like, it all just kind of gets blurry and confusing. And I'm going to tell you that your potential customer is starting to stop listening. Right now, they're like, wow, what is going on here? I'm a mentor and a trainer, but I'm not a coach, but well, okay, stop. Either take all that stuff out or say one thing. I am a trainer for entrepreneurs and business owners. I train entrepreneurs and business owners. See, then that evokes the question, oh yeah, well, what do you train on? So you caught their attention, you caught their interest level. Stop and think about that. The other thing here is the word love. I love working with small business owners and entrepreneurs. I love being a trainer. I love seeing small business and owners succeed. Okay, love, really? Not great. Now, you may say love, like, I love being a trainer, but let's clean that up a little bit. Love is kind of an emotional evoking word. I don't know that I don't know that it's the right word to use when you're first describing your business. So stop and think about that. How could you redo that? How could you, take that word love out of there? It's not what you love, it's what your customer is going to love about you. Stop and think about that. So, another thing I want to talk about today too is that maybe, just maybe, our business message gets complicated. Have you ever heard someone babbling and they just kind of go on and on and on and on, and it seems like they don't even take a breath, and they just go on and on and on and on, and you're just kind of like woozy, you're kind of getting dizzy from all of the babbling, babble, 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 babble. But at the end of the day, did you learn anything about the person's business? No. And, I think babbling is a nervous reaction for a lot of us. We're in front of somebody who could be a potential client, and we don't want to blow this. And so then we just start, it just kind of comes out. And so remember, you don't want to confuse your potential customers. You don't want to give them so much information that they just kind of walk away and they kind of think, what does that person do? What does that person sell? I don't get it. But they're not going to come back to you and say, now, could you tell me about that again? Remember, you only have about 7 seconds with each person before they kind of lose you. You lose them. So make those first 7 seconds count with statements that are, empowering, important statements that cause that person to want to listen some more to you past that 7-second mark. So here's the part 2 of this too. So stop and think about, what is the one thing or the one product or the one service that you consider to be your diamond? In other words, what is the one thing that you sell that makes you money, that you have a proven track record in? That's your diamond. That's your one thing that you really want to focus on. And what makes it a diamond in the first place? What is so valuable about it that people have purchased your product before, your diamond before? Maybe to answer that question, maybe you would say, well, this is the product or service that makes me the most money. Or perhaps it is something that few other people offer. Maybe you have a product or a service that most other people just don't offer. And I'm going to give you a good example of that. Monat Hair Care. They have a lot of different products for a lot of different types of hair. And they also have, now they've added a skincare line. So their one product, their diamond product, is an oil. And you kind of go, an oil? I'm going to put oil in my hair. I don't want oily hair. I want like drier hair. I don't want it to look greasy. But it is their diamond product. In fact, I've actually listened to some Monet sales representatives talk about this, and they call it their unicorn. That it's so special and so unique and so wonderful, you're just gonna, if you don't buy anything else in that product line, you're going to want to buy this special oil. And now stop and think about that. Unicorns, right? Mythical creatures, supposedly, like, I guess they have like some special powers. Believe me, I'm not up on unicorns, obviously. But the point is that they are they're rare. You don't see unicorns every single day. You don't drive past a pasture and you say, oh, look, there's a group of unicorns. No, you don't. You see them very rarely. And that makes them what? More appealing, more interesting, more exciting. And so when Monette Hair Care says, you have to try this oil, it is the unicorn for hair care. Now, wait a minute. So that stops you and you start to think what? A little bit differently about when you first heard that you got to have this oil for your hair. Now you go, wow, interesting. So it's a unicorn. It's very rare. It's very special for my hair. And you want to try it. So I'm saying to you that whatever your diamond is, whatever your unicorn is, whatever your special oil is, that's what you want your 30-second commercial to focus on. Listen, if you get that person as a customer because of your diamond, then you've got plenty of time to talk to them about all the other products or services. They get to know you, they get to learn about you. Maybe you have a brochure that you send them. Maybe you offer them a free call on another service that you offer. Maybe they buy one service, maybe they buy that special oil and you give them a sample or you send them a sample of another product in that product line. Now what have you done? You've expanded your reach when all you did was change your 30-second commercial to feature your diamond, your unicorn. So remember this, your goal, because I'm going to ask you pretty soon, right now, I'm going to ask you to start thinking about writing a new 30-second commercial based on your diamond. So remember this, your goal in writing that is to set the right tone and tell that story about your diamond. Remember, you got 7 seconds and you got a 30-second commercial to write. So here's what's important. Here's what I want you to remember about this training. Look, everybody I know wants more business. You know, some of us are tired and we're frustrated that all that we're doing doesn't seem to get us anywhere, doesn't seem to gain us new customers, doesn't seem to get us into the next, money bracket that we want to be in. So if that's you, if you're saying, gosh, I try so hard in my business, but I'm not getting more customers or I'm not selling more products or services. What have you got to lose but to try something new? How could that hurt you? Probably couldn't hurt you at all, but what it could do is help you. Remember, I said actions have consequences, both positive and negative. So if you choose inaction, if you just keep the needle right here and you don't pump the gas, you don't push on the gas to go faster, you just keep it steady right here, you're probably just going to always get what you always got. except that maybe you'll be just a little bit more frustrated that you're not getting into the next money bracket that you wish to get in. So listen, what have you got to lose? You've got nothing to lose and you got everything to gain. So I want to encourage you to step out of that box, step out of that comfort zone that you just kind of live in, and try one new thing. Write a new 30-second commercial on your diamond. Reach out and listen to what people are saying to you. And here's what the other thing I want to leave you with is I want to help you. I want you as an influencer to be climbing that ladder. I want to see you in that next bracket of money that you desire. And you know, we talk about one of the things that I talk about often is that goals are merely dreams with deadlines. You know, so we can have all the dreams that we want, but really when we attach a goal to it, it should have a beginning, a middle, and an end, right? Start, middle, finish. So I would love it if you would get on a call with me, do a Zoom call with me, so that we can talk a little bit more about how you can go to the next level, how you can change things up, how you can change that needle so that it's going towards the positive side, how that your actions really have some positive consequences. So give me a call, text me, email me, and I would love to set up a phone call with you or a Zoom call with you, whatever you're most comfortable with, so that we can talk a little bit more about how you can up your game and that you can get out of that box that you're so familiar and so comfortable with and go to the next level. So give me a call. Ruth Medlin with the Influencer Community, and I'm here for you, wishing you a great, great rest of the day, rest of the weekend. I will talk to you soon. Bye now.